Good morning, everybody. It's early in the morning and we already knocked out the workout and I feel really good about that. You know how sometimes like you'll have something to do early on in the day and you're thinking to yourself, should I just sleep in, do that thing, and then later go work out? Or should I wake up early, get the workout done, and then go do that thing? And every single time I noticed when I'm able to just get myself out of bed and get the workout done early, when I'm done with that thing that I need to do in the afternoon, I feel really good about myself because I feel so accomplished, even though it might be a pain in the ass to wake up in the morning and you feel really, really tired. And one of the reasons why I was able to get up is because Charlie from Caffeine and Kilos and Silent Mike from Super Training, they came down over this weekend and we're just training and hanging out together, and we got in a really dope bro sesh today. So today's workout is nothing powerlifting specific. It's mainly just some bodybuilding and getting in a lot of accessory work done. And I started off with some close grip bench because I still want to work on my triceps and make sure my triceps are nice and strong and get that ready for my meet prep. So we started off with 225 for 8, and that felt really good. And then I went on to 275 for 5. And then I was supposed to do a triple at 315, but 315 just felt really good today. So I decided to hit it for 5 on the close grip. And I'm really, really happy with that because at a lower body weight, I'm still able to maintain 315 for 5 on a weaker grip bench. So that tells me that my bench is probably still between the ballpark of 370 to 380. And I'm really happy about that. Then I backed off and I kind of chose the wrong number because my confidence got boosted so high on the 315 for 5. I was like, man, I could do 275 for 12 when I usually do 225. So I started blasting the 275 and it felt like I was gonna get 12, but.
Hey, baby, Bart.
I just don't have the work capacity to hit 12 on 275 and I stopped at 9. I think if I really, really wanted to fight it, I probably can get 11 or 12, but then the rest of the workout would have just been shit because I would have just blew out my entire gas tank. After that, we moved on to ring pull-ups and we did 3 sets of 8x12. And ring pull-ups is one of my favorite pull-ups that I like to do in the off season, just because during my on season when I'm powerlifting, all of my movements are in a straight line that there's no stability work. So when you're doing ring pull-ups, your hands are just floating freely in the air, your shoulders are free to move around everywhere it wants to. So I like getting that stability work in, not just so I can get a really good pump in the lats, but also for shoulder health. Like when you're able to let your shoulder move around freely and not get stuck in a position and just only move in a straight line, that's one of the healthiest movements you can do for your shoulder if you don't do it in a really crazy angle. So after that, we hit up the 2 giant sets, metabolic conditioning again. The first giant set is shoulders, Arnold press, 4 sets of 10 with 50 pounds. Then we moved on to dips just to blast the triceps a little bit more. And also I noticed on the dips, when your triceps are fatigued, you do hit the anterior deltoid a little bit more too. So we got some of that work in. Then we did upright rows. And then also we finished off with some side raises. And we did 4 sets of 10 of these. And if you guys are looking for an insane shoulder pump workout that's also gonna get your lungs feeling like it's tired and fatigued, this is the way to go. We've knocked that all out. We had a big ass group and we just kept going right through it like an assembly line. Then afterwards, we did a back giant set and we started with landmine rows. Then we moved on to some face pulls, then some pullovers with the rope, and then some double dumbbell bent over rows. And then we finished off some arms, and one of my favorite bicep exercises, I don't even know what it's called, but you sit in the lat pull machine and then you do curls with your elbows above your head and you just feel your biceps just turn into this giant knot, and it feels really good and it feels rock hard like a baseball. And then we supersetted that with some red band tricep extensions. And I learned this from following some weightlifting, Olympic weightlifting Instagrams. And a lot of these guys, they like doing tricep extensions with bands, number one, because it forces you to explode throughout the entire motion and it's heavier on the top, which mimics a lot of pressing movements like a bench press or a jerk or a push press. But also because you can do so many reps with it, it actually aids in recovery. So that's one of my favorite things to do just for my elbow joint health. And every time I do like banded tricep extensions, I always get like this little mini pump in my elbow and it feels great the next day. And so that was it for today's workout. Peace. When I'm done with the giant sets, I'm dying, but I'm not dead. Like I'm still able to walk around, talk to people. I'm not there like passing out, peeing through my pants and fucking shitting on myself. I actually